Oh no, did it go away? We'll find it. Find Rachel's
It's on
coffee.
one of the rolly tables. They'll find it.
Okay, so this is what I was mentioning when I said earlier when we had the cute little salt and pepper, or for the nutmeg and the the garlic,
the salt and pepper safes.
So when we did that, I mentioned that it will complement so many things that Rachel does, like this, which is the present of the show, because the two of these together are $34.96.
And we sold out of gray earlier. We had more colors earlier.
You
we
and
may
Rick?
have sold out, yeah. We may have sold out of a couple colors, but for sure we had gray earlier and now we don't. So these are at such a great price, they're gonna fly.
And they're free shipping. Another $7.50 back in your pocket. And if you've never tried Rachel's oval stoneware set, when you go on your show, when I was backstage,
thousands of
it
them.
is like a wall of stoneware. And let's face it, that's a show that you tape like sometimes 4, 5, 12 in a row. I'm like, woo!
My personal best for taping shows was 25 in 3 days for Food Network. This past summer. 25 in 3 days. But our show, we usually do 3 a day, but especially when you get around Thanksgiving and the holidays, some of those shows can have front to back the whole show is food and recipes.
Right.
So it's a couple hundred recipes a year I write for the show.
And these are the vessels that you see behind the scenes. So it's the famous ability to put this in the oven, right, up to 500
degrees. These are all bubble and brown stoneware. I call them that because that was my original name for anything I designed made out of stoneware.
Right.
Because you want things to get bubbly and brown. But they also keep cold food cold. So anything you're serving cold, you should actually chill in the stoneware, and it keeps it cooler longer on the table. And John Hall, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that I bought a bunch of these earlier too.
Yeah, probably.
Because they were in colors that I don't have in my own house.
Right. Let's do colors real quick.
Yeah,
because
show them what's left. And we sold out of some of them earlier.
And this is such an incredible value. It will be retired, so get this first quality beauty while we have it, and on free shipping and handling. So forever, we have 400 in the cherry. So if you're thinking of what am I going to put on my holiday table, one of the ovals is almost 2.5 quarts, and the other one is 3.25 quarts, and they nest beautifully. Then in the middle, working back to the new salt and pepper little stackers that Rach did, is that beautiful soft blue. The next one we call turquoise. It's like a nice deep turquoise. It's not a goofy name. I'm so happy. And then your color for hunger awareness is orange. So I love this like clementine color.
The clementine is our latest orange.
Love it.
It looks great with our classic orange if you already own some bubble and brown. The first day I ever sold on QVC, our TSV was a bubble and brown set that was oval. All these years later, we're still selling them in all new colors each season.
Right.
And my two oval pans. That's where we started.
That is where we started.
Bajillion years ago. And there's so much that I love about stoneware.
Right.
It doesn't chip. It's inherently non-stick. It never, ever gets those annoying little dots and specks that glassware or inexpensive metalware does, like what everybody calls their lasagna pan or their brownie pan.
Right.
It gets scarred and really beat up looking. They're beautiful to serve in. They go in the oven to 500. They're dishwasher safe, freezer safe. I mean, they on and on and on. They're a perfect thing.
Right,
I used to say for years and years, they do everything but take out the garbage.
Yeah, that's so true. And we have 300 out the door.
That's what our mates are for, right?
And we have about 400 left. Although Rachel was working on the trash cans in the lounge earlier today. God bless you. The liner fell.
The bag fell in, and when I went to look in the trash receptacle, there was stuff half in and half out. You can't have that.
No, so Rachel was fixing it.
So Jane walks in to go through the show before the show. I'm literally bent over with my butt in the air with my head in the trash can.
But having known and loved you for so many years, not surprised. I mean, it was like, oh, there's Rachel. By the way, if you want the red,
here's me.
flying.
I'm so glamorous. I'll be in the garbage.
Yeah, I'll be out in a second. I got to meet with you. By the way, I love the red with your book. Again, you can order it now. It's on Easy Pay of
for under
$4
$20.
a month.
That's amazing.
Yeah, $18.
That's insane.
I know, and you know how I adore your
And this is a hardcover book with 125 recipes, but it's also a memoir. It's 25 stories from my life.
Love it. I love it. So that red right here, I think we're calling it cherry. Yep. Fewer than 200 to go around, and then it'll be all sold out.
It's such a great price. What a great gift, and what a great way to add to your own collection.
Right. And they're big. They really hold a lot.
I bought these for myself earlier in 3 of the colors.
Right. Because we don't ship to Rachel, we ship to our warehouse.
And to my show, and then my show won't give them to me. And if they do, they ask for them back on Monday. They're like, and where's the dish that we let you have?
Yeah.
I'm like, but it's my dish. And they're like, no, it's our dish.
Yeah, and we need it. We need it for the show. So tell everybody how you designed this, that it really works anywhere. Like we talked about the oven.
I like Stoneware because it looks chic in a modern environment and it looks cozy and warm in a country environment. So no matter your design style, you can give it as a gift or integrate it into your home, whatever you've already done with your kitchen. I also like any baking dish, oval, round, or rectangular or square, that has handles. I don't understand why you would design anything that can go in the oven to 500 degrees that has no handles. When you have a big dish of especially Italian comfort foods like a lasagna or a big tray of pasta with sausage, peppers, and onions like we have here, it's like molten lava when it comes out of the oven.
But you know what?
You need handles.
I remember an expert in the industry saying when we were getting ready for your first Today's Special Value, it's more expensive to do the handles so people
the mold, because you have to make the mold.
But you do. So if like you want this red for your holiday table, well, don't look at it anymore because it's sold out. So if you want the clementine for your Thanksgiving table, we only have 600 people that can put that tabletop in time for Thanksgiving and beyond.
But it's
so
a
get it
beautiful
now.
holiday color too, clementine, because we do the oranges studded with cloves and your potpourris and your holiday wreaths. You know, it's a very comforting color.
Well, it's interesting. I was talking to a designer, like a fashion designer, and they said no longer is it red and green. Like any color is a like look at our trees.
Of course.
There's teal and pink, so you could get the
any color is a holiday.
Yeah, look at the turquoise color here, and look at the color of our tree back there.
Well, these are really rich colors, and again, every time I add a Pantone, it has to tie back and complement, not fight our original colors, because so many people collect this stuff.
So red is gone, blue's about to go, clementine's not far behind. Oh my gosh, but I'm coming over here with my crisper pan, and everybody is jumping all over.